Hello. Anyone home? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. What's up, everyone? How was your weekend? Hello, Wordle Hal, Smokey, Pyro, Trinard, Black Goku, Basket, Shaq, Sloth. Hello, hello. What in the... I wonder if I can rent one. Is that what he said? What's up there, Italo? Well, what did he say? Hold on. I wonder if I can rent one. Interested in a sensu? What were we doing exactly? I forgot.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, so I do remember talking to him. Where did we leave off at? What were we doing? Yes. Burp! What's up, ads? John, huh? No, we're not streaming for 10k viewers. Cornucopia? What name is this? Gur, Turl, Makoto, and Fast Penguin. Dylan, hi. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Today, we are back on The Legend of Zora. What's up, David? Salty, Matt, Aphrodite, Mark. What's going on? What's going on? It's the person that you're out and about in this heat. Each others set out into the desert only to discover how quickly they're the dunes. Give me a second. What was I doing last? What was on my agenda? Yeah, we could do that Typhlo Ruins. I see. Dude, I don't insult anyone. I don't insult anyone in any language. Matt, sorry. Yo, for those of you guys who are in class, pay attention, alright? Pay attention. Stay in escuela and focus on escuela. Hear me? Alright, we're gonna go down here. Back to here. Down here. Back here. Down here. No, we're gonna go around to here on that sand seal. Just give me a sand seal. Give me a sand seal. Oh, wait. That's the problem. I was gonna do that. Yeah, I was gonna do that, but I needed to switch my shield because I was sliding on this one, and that's disrespectful. Curly, Italo first? Not to say Italo doesn't deserve it, but... wanna try that again? Where the fuck is my phone? Oh, here it is. Alright, sorry. No, you can say hi to Tello first. Tello has earned all his hellos. Oh man. Hold on, Sensei. We gotta take care of business real quick. This guy's just acting like he can leave. This guy just straight up trying to dip. Alright. I don't know who you guys are with your crazy new names, okay? Wordle? Basket? Like, who are you guys? Seriously. I don't know if I'm close at all now. Dude, I just sneezed my fucking brain into oblivion. Now back to yellow. Oh my gosh. I know he's lightning or electric, but okay, I had to see what was gonna happen. But why would you be ready for Thanksgiving break with that face, that emoji? Shaq, Lego Batman, or maybe Shaquille O'Neal? Alright, give me. Teresa! Fortunately, I had to put my doggo down on Saturday. She sucks. May she no longer be in pain. Rip Tiny. Listen, Teresa. That's a beautiful message. But at least the only thing that can be taken positive out of it is that your dog is no longer in this ugly world. Wow, Curly. Why not in regular heaven, huh? Hmm? do you mean your favorite Cuban streamer? I'm not Cuban anymore. What the heck? What the heck? What's up, Riz? I hate Thanksgiving, and that's like my least favorite holiday. Thanksgiving, man. I hate it. The food is boring to me. Like, I don't know. Everything about Thanksgiving is boring to me. Does this have durability on it? Because this shit's strong. Throw? It's throw? What the hell? Let's see. Oh no, that would have been cool if they hit that one. Alright, now down to green. What's up, Chicken the Eddie? Word'll stop. Bad jokes like that will not be tolerated. Alright? Get ready for Halloween. You know what? Knock it off. Knock it off. I hope that seal doesn't disappear. You can't say dumb when it's the truth. Kitty. Dude, I haven't seen me in years either. You play golf. Yeah, I'm playing on a Switch. I'm not using an emulator or anything. I 1000% understand the benefits of said emulator and stuff, but you know. What do you mean, 3 space? Wow, he got away, guys. I still am 3 space. I swear. I swear I am. I swear. Psych. No, Sourkins. Unless it's an Oscar Mayer. What's up, Ashton? He is disappointed. Who wouldn't be? Everyone hates me anyways. Especially Ferb. Not yet, Esteban. I'm about to right now. You guys, it's almost been a year since I've been streaming. And I don't like it. I wanted to test drive it for a little bit. I don't like it. I'm gonna quit it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Thanks, 3 space. Dude, my Harry Potter streams, they did feel a little different, right? YouTube 3 space. My day's going good. Fine, guys. I'll stay a little bit longer. Since 2 of you guys want me to stay, I'll stay. Oh my gosh. You guys ever get a Cathy? That'll make you bloush. Because Reclaimer doesn't. Where's Reclaimer at? Thanks, Curly. Thanks! Fine, I'll stay a little longer. Only because like 3 of you guys want me to. I got you then. Oh look, if isn't part-time viewer Kate Eline. Here I am. When Vanos said that, right? I thought it was funny. I didn't know that came from a movie. But it is funny because I don't know who says here I am. Not yet, Moises. This month though, okay? This month. I'll do it. Okay, be honest. Have you beat this game yet or not? Don't spoil anything. Just yes or no. And that is it. Or Dylan will suffer the consequences. Did you guys order your VHS of Dude, I'm Not Scared Volume 2? Yay! Dropping in on my lunch break. How's the desert? It's great, but I could definitely go for dessert! I did eat. No one's actually beat Tears of the Kingdom. They've only stopped playing it. There's a difference between beating it, conquering it, and fully, truly immersing themselves to live it. Still, the way Vanoss was swinging those kunais around, I don't know how I felt about that. Because nobody does that ever. I don't care if you're trying to distract anyone. No one. What the fuck? Who's throwing tumbleweeds at me? Okay, so look, check it out. We were busy, right? And when I was up there, like with him in LA, we were gonna try to do some more IRL stuff. Like I was gonna get involved in some of the stuff, but we just had other projects and things we were working on. It did look like Bobby Lee. And so not everything we wanted to do was done. But one of the ideas I was floating around was I was thinking it'd be cool to have our own lore in the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. You know, like this whole time that like I had been gone and stuff, I was thinking that like it would have been kind of cool to make it like eerie, but also real if we had time before Halloween, right? That in the end I had died or whatever. Right? Like, Louis was dead, and, like, you know, Vanoss was, like, kind of like, as he was playing Five Nights at Freddy's this whole time, and this Dude, I'm Not Scared thing, it could have been something like some flashbacks, some stuff, like, some fake footage of, like, GTA, like, hey, Vanoss, we should play Five Nights at Freddy's games, and he'd be like, oh, yeah, or I can't, I'm too busy, or I can't, I'm working on my music, stuff like that, right? That I always wanted to play, but he was like too busy. And then later on, as he's like doing the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, like he's having kind of like flashbacks, kind of like the Michael kid, right? Like in part 4, or in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, where you see the medication and things like that. But it was kind of, you're gonna see like medication bottles or something possibly, but see, that's kind of bad. But like in like the webcam, so I was thinking like to go in a direction like that, right? Where you see like Vanoss like doing webcam, because like then like these are he's having flashbacks and stuff like that, like at times where it's like, oh dude, then we could do a webcam, and like we're just talking about this stuff. But then like he starts seeing like this thing that YouTuber Louis Caliber was killed in a fatal car accident or something like that. Like there's like these articles and things like that. So all those times that you hear me in the videos and stuff like that, it's like Vanoss like just imagining that I'm still alive and that he's doing the Dude, I'm Not Scared series, like, and that's like a line that he says, like, let's just say like later on, it's like, dude, do you just, like, I ask him kind of like, do you not want to play like Five Nights at Freddy's or something? Like, are you worried about it? And then he's like, dude, I'm not scared, kind of thing, you know, like that's where it kind of quote unquote originates from and shit, right? So then in the end, yeah, like I was pretty much dead the whole time, and then it goes into a joke where it's kind of looking cinematic and real, where it's like, say, like, he's wearing the glasses, he's looking at the screen, he's, like, skimming through articles, and you kind of see him popping up through the screen and blah, blah, blah. And then at the end, I thought it'd be funny, too, to even, like, try to get Matt Pat included or something like that, where it's, like, any good. And then, like, Vanoss goes, so what do you think about that? And then, like, you know, it's, like, and he's like, that's pretty whack, or something like, it just throws it off, like, just kind of like, this is whack. But it was a bunch of things, like, ideas floating around, and it sounded, like, kind of cool. But it would have been hard to pull all that off and shit, but there was just like, I don't know, there was a lot of potential ideas where it's like we could create our own lore in the lore and just do like some jokes and shit. Like, I don't know, like that's one of the ideas that I had. And like, say like, you know, when I was there like on the set like to record and all that stuff, right, by his recording area, his setup. Like, it would have been cool. Like, there's a scene that we're both walking, and then like it skips like he's going to sit down, and it goes, and you see me like about to sit down, and it goes back to him. But again, like in his head, he's thinking we're playing, but I'm not actually even there this whole time. Like, I'm like pretty much dead or some shit, or I was gone the whole time. And then it turns into like a Vanoss like video where it's just like, yeah, that's pretty lame. We shouldn't even play any scary games, or just like kind of shut it down. Like that sounds kind of stupid. And it's kind of like I was telling him, it reminds me of like that MyWad, that Doom map. Wow, Recon, you took your message back to fix tool to took. Brandon's bad you took Evan. We might go back to Resident Evil now. We'll see. Like, we still want to do some puppet combo games and stuff. We want to see where that stuff is going to take us. It's funny when he says, I do some research. Alright, now time to go in here. Wait, whoops. This spot looks a little empty though, huh? Like this right here looks so empty. And this. Chila's art horror games? Maybe. What? Did you guys ever watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force? They had Meatwad. Who to talk like this? Or is it just me? I loved Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It was sick. Who did that? Who did that? Yeah, Aqua Teen was sick. I liked Aqua Teen. Oh, hey. What? I didn't get the... Okay. What do you mean that's your homie? Me was your homie? Oh, your life still? I thought they finished you. Sorry about that, buddy. But what you guys are saying is, now that I came back, we did Five Nights at Freddy's. It's cool to end everything now, right? It's cool to like stay off of YouTube. Oh. Herb, is it true that you're built like Meatwad? I just need to know. Sup, Corvus? Corvus, you know what I hate about Anakin and Ahsoka's relationship? You know what I hate? How he calls her Snips. I hate that he calls her Snips. What's up, Tie Buster? I'm supposed to go yellow, huh? Whoops. Oh, this gap though right here. This gap right here. What do you mean, Soria? Was it quiet or what? Where was he streaming at? Twitch? What's the crop dust? Oh shit. I was watching him play Fortnite. He got sniped. Pretty funny. Like the guy missed like 2 shots on him. And then killed him. Oh shit! Food! I didn't mean to kill him though. I'm not hungry. I'm really thirsty though. But like, I don't want anything. I feel like I need something to quench my thirst. That's not has no sugar in it. Not even natural sugar. Just I should build a Gleeok to fight a Gleeok. It's kind of funny. The thing is, I don't think like the flame and all that shit really affects like the ice one the way you think it would. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty much fucking describing water, but water's boring. Ew, sparkling water is so gross. Don't even start with that, part-time Kate. Alright, part-time Kate? Dude, water is boring for real. It tastes like TV static. You guys remember when I made that up? That water, sparkling water tastes like TV static. Do you guys remember that? Oh. I like the old Pokemon games, and not because like it's old Pokemon nostalgia. Remember, you guys, nostalgia never is a factor in why I like or why I prefer, like, even take into account things to consider of liking and stuff, okay? Nostalgia is never a factor in that. The thing about Pokemon is, I didn't like Pokemon when it first came out. I didn't like it at all. My friends were playing that in high school, and I'm like, this shit's whack. It looks whack. Like, the sprites are ugly. And I didn't understand the whole concept of you gotta catch them all. You know, I didn't understand that concept. I was just kind of like, okay, what's the point? Like, who cares if you catch them, you know? And then they're like, oh, because you get to trade them. And then like they were doing the whole like, you get to battle them. You don't understand. It's cool. And it's just like, okay, so. But look. Here, I'll tell you a story, okay? Because I was Pokemon League champion at my local Toys R Us. Right? And I didn't like it at all. I didn't care for it. But my cousins were into it, right? So one day they come from Toys R Us, and on the weekends they had the Pokemon League. They had the cards, the trading cards, on Saturday, or Saturday morning, and then in the afternoon they had VGC, which is like the video game, okay? And they had chairs set up there, which was cool. They had a bunch of tables there, and each table had like a little, like, you know, when you take a number for a restaurant and they go places at your table, and like, you know, they give it to you on the stand. Well, they had like little stands there that had the gym badges, and then they had like a dude who was like the gym leader for, like, you know, the Boulder badge, the Cascade badge, like all the badges, right? So I went there because my aunt asked if I could take my little cousin to the league because she takes him, but she had to work that weekend. And I was like, all right. So I took him, and he took his binder with all his Pokemon cards. And then they gave away this, the first promo Pikachu, which is like, if you Google it right now, like the first promo, it's like a 3D Pikachu. The print is, it's not like normal artwork. It's a 3D version of Pikachu. So it is flat on a card. It's not holographic. It looks like a video game instead of like drawn. But yeah, so that was the first promo. And this dude who just didn't give a shit was all like, you want one? And I'm like, can I get two? He's like, fuck it, you can have this whole box. And he just gave me a box, like, of like 100 of them. But my, thanks, Kate! You're not part-time Kate now. You're not part-time Kate for 3 days. No, for 3 streams. If you're not there for 3 streams in a row, and then you come back, you're back to part-time Kate. But, yeah, this dude didn't give a shit, right? And, my cousins were telling on my way over there, he's like, yeah, they're worth a lot of money. And they were kind of explaining, like, that Japanese cards are worth more. And a lot of the shit that they were saying was not true. It's kind of like just playground rules where you just start saying stuff. So he was saying if you get the Japanese card, they're worth way more over here, and yeah, they're like way better than ours, and blah blah blah. So I went to the Toys R Us, and I got a pack of like 100 of them, and then I was remembering that they're worth a lot of money. And if you didn't know, eBay was big at the time, so I was like, oh, I could sell some of these. And to be honest, I did have a small Pokemon trading card eBay like business going on when I was like 15. Like I had like my mom set it up and stuff, and then like I would scan Pokemon cards before I started using the websites to like get pictures of the cards just to post it. But people wanted to see if it was legit, so I had to actually take pictures. And so like I bought a scanner and stuff, and I set it all up and shit. But all right. So anyways, yeah. When I saw like I was like the trading card game, I didn't understand it, but I was like, it seems kind of fun. Like there was like I saw a lot of people enjoying it and going, oh! And, you know, I play chess. So sometimes when you make a move, like, yeah, you move a knight or a bishop, and then someone will be like, oh my gosh! Because, like, they know what's going to happen next, or they see that it's an incredible move. So it's like, as much as you see someone in football, like, fucking get an interception and shit like that, people get excited for card and board games. So I was just like, oh! Like, well, I'm hearing them. I'm hearing the people at the table go, oh! And I'm just like, all right, let me see, like, why they're so excited and stuff like that. And then I'm understanding. He's like, yeah, so I drew this card. I knocked out your bench Pokemon. I got to get a prize, and I got this card in my prize, and now I'm adding it with this, and I'm gonna beat you because of this. And I'm like, oh, this sounds kind of sick. So, all right. So I'm just like looking at that and stuff, and I'm just like, so like I started talking to one of the referee dudes over there, and I was just asking him, like, so what would you need to like started like playing this game? And he's like, oh, you need to like, you know, you need the basic rule book, so you know, like when you're deck building, that you can only have 3 of a certain type of card, and you can only have this many cards in your deck, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, okay. And then he's like, you can always buy like a starter deck. Phase Assassin, make my dinner a feast. All right, so for Monday, you guys want me to go to fucking, what is that called? Cheesecake Factory. I got you. Or we're gonna go to Morton Steakhouse or Flamingos. Okay, Phase Assassin. On a tree? On top of a tree or what? But so check it out, right? I was getting into it, and then we waited till the VGC, the game came, right? And when the game came, like, I saw older people coming, like dudes that were like, because at this time I'm 15, so I see like 18, 19, 20s, like 20-year-olds and all stuff. There was a bigger crowd that was coming, like an older crowd. And they kind of fixed the tables up for the trading card, and they switched they turned them around, the cards around, so it's a trading card game. Now it says video game and stuff. So what you had to do when you were there was you get a little, oh yeah, you get a booklet, okay? You get a little booklet for joining there, and you put your name on the trainer, like Pokemon trainer name, and you write your name there. And what happens is you battle each badge, like you battle for each badge. And I think they only allowed you at this point to do 1 gym per week to make you like come back, right? And you can do as many times as you want. Dang, another 20 for being in a tree. So I'm gonna have to Instagram live stream one day that I'm eating in a tree for you guys. I'll write that down. But fuck. So I was hold on, let me see. Hold on. My heart. All right. So I saw them coming in, right? And I asked, like, what's different about this one? And yeah, he told me like, yeah, you can only go like 1 day a week. You challenge the gym, and then they had a circle table, right? Like a circular table there, and that's where you battle the Elite Four. And like, you know, they all had their own Game Boy setups. Like I mean, the game they had like, so when you put your Pokemon game, like they had this authenticator Game Boy. So you take your game and you put it in their Game Boy, and it finds out if you have like any like Game Shark, fucking Game Genie, Action Replay, like fake Pokemon, and it deletes your game completely. It deletes your game, and so they would tell people, like they would tell the little kids and stuff like that. Like they're like, if you have any cheated Pokemon that are like used by these like tools right here, if you put it in this, it's gonna delete your whole game. And then like they're like, do you want to play still? And they kind of like hesitate, and they would like nod their heads like no. And the parents are like, why not? And it's like, and it's kind of like they're shamed and shit. They're like, oh, you don't want to play? And it's just like they nod their head like no, because they didn't want to get their shit deleted. Fucking cheaters, right? This wasn't a GameStop story. This was Toys R Us. So I was watching, and then I was like, how come no one's on that table? And they're like, oh, that's the champion. That's the champion table. And then they're like, I'm like, oh, what's like, who's the champion? They're like, we don't have one. And that's when my head was like, I'm gonna be the champion. I still have my badges and all that shit. But hold on, I have another story to that. So anyways, look. I was like, alright. I was like, so how do you become champion? And that's when they explained it. Alright, once a week you come and you battle, like, you know, you get this badge, you put the badge in your little booklet. You come the next week, you battle, you beat that gym leader. You get 3 tries that day. And if you can't beat them, then like oh yeah, their Game Boys are cool. Like they have a Game Boy, and like it had its own stickers on it, like, you know, like it had their gym badge and all that. And these are Game Boys, original Game Boys and Game Boy Colors, right? So they were there, and the thing is, like, they have the little Game Boy set up on the table, and they have a cord there, and that cord goes like into your Game Boy. Like you just plug your Game Boy in, and you guys kind of battle across from each other and stuff. But it was like just fun watching all the other dudes like huddle around like one dude, and like I guess one of the guys couldn't get like one of the badges, and they have their own teams, and they have 2 games, right? So they have like, you know, for the kids, like they have like kind of an easier version. Like I think the Pokemon are level 50, and for the bigger group, every Pokemon is level like 70, I think. But they're all pre-made from Nintendo and stuff. And they're battling, like, you know, you gotta battle them. So like if you're gonna battle the Boulder badge, like for the Boulder badge, use water and grass type Pokemon, and it'll be easy. If you're gonna battle against the water, use grass and electric, you know? And like it didn't matter what you used. You could use whatever you want to win and stuff, right? And then the Elite Four, I think they were level 85, and then the Elite Fours were 85s, and the last one, Lance, I think was a 90. But then yeah, so I came there for like 4 months straight. I never lost and stuff, right? But I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna buy one of these games now. So I started fucking, the way you see me play Zelda, I was doing that shit with Pokemon, right? So I was sitting there and studying Pokemon, like the typings, and then I was like, fuck, do I need to get another Game Boy? Because like I need to trade for certain Pokemon to evolve them, like Abra and Gengar and shit. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to fucking evolve. And then also the TMs, like Ice Beam and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I need that move. But you only get 1 TM per game. And I wasn't about cheating and using that missing no shit. So what I would do is like, I did buy another game. And another, well, I didn't need the Game Boy yet. I just needed to get the progress. So I needed to beat that game fast. So I traded myself some Pokemon so I could just run through it. Like with my friend's Game Boy, I would go to school, get his Game Boy, trade during ELP, and ELP is a part in ELP's a part of what's up, Lisa? It's right before lunch. So I had block schedule, so I have the first period, nutrition break. Second period, then you get a small thing called ELP, which is extended learning period, where you can just like catch up, do homework, or do some whatever you want. Usually, like, you know, they made you like read and stuff. Then you go to lunch, then you go to your last period, then you go home. So during ELP, my friend Martin, who was the only one who wasn't that poor, had the Game Boy and Pokemon Blue. And I got red because, like, you know, red's my fucking favorite color. So I was playing with Red, right? And yeah, I would trade the Pokemon that I needed and stuff. And the thing is, there's deep mechanics in Pokemon, like IV and EV training, like individual values and effort values and shit like that. And that's a whole other like fucking talk we can have about other shit. So yeah, as I was like trading Pokemon and stuff, right? Like with him, so I could like get the ones that I needed, and I was saving up money and shit so I can buy another Game Boy, so that I could use like I can trade myself with my own like link cable and all that shit. And what I would do is this: one game I would beat, I would get all the Pokemon with the moves I wanted, transfer them over with the TMs, then I'd reset that game and start over because I needed more TMs because you couldn't buy every single TM. Some TMs were just given to you. But yeah, so I went over there, and during like these times, like these weekends and stuff like that, I was able to like I beat every gym leader and then the Elite Four. And then Pokemon Yellow came out. Well, yeah, it came out. And then I started that one. And I was like, dude. And then they're like releasing Pokemon Stadium and shit. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And Pokemon Stadium had this thing called, they like you could play the Pokemon games with the transfer pack on there. Like you could play on Nintendo 64, you could play the Game Boy games on there. But if you beat the stadium modes and all that shit in Pokemon Stadium, if you beat like the challenges, you can unlock dual mode in the Game Boy Tower, which means you can play the game at 2 times the speed, and then you could play the game in Dodrio mode. If you do it again, like if you do the harder challenges, you beat the game with the harder challenges on, then you can do round 2 is what it was called. When you beat round 1, you get dual mode in the Game Boy Tower. Then if you beat round 2, you get Dodrio mode, so you could play the game at 3 times the speed. So I was like fucking straight up with like beating everything quick, right? All right, and then I held the like it was so cheesy because it was like fucking written with the Sharpie. But at the entrance to the Toys R Us, when you walk in through the automated doors, like there was 2 automated doors. There was one, and then like the second one had like their little papers and shit like that, their little catalog, and then it would have like a thing that says the Pokemon League here's today. But it said like it had the champion names for someone for the card game, and then it had the champion name for like the video game, and my name was there written in fucking black marker. But I was so proud of it because I fucking was the first champion there. And then I had to, like, after a while, people started getting better and stuff, and they started beating the Elite Four. So I had to defend my title while I was there, right? So I was beating the shit out of these dudes. Like, I did it like 54 times, and I was hoping to get 55 because it said how many weeks you had, and I got these little stamps like on my little book of like champion things. Like I got a champion stamp like that has like it had like the Pokeball symbol that said champion, and for many stamps as I got, as many times as I defended my title. And like I said, I still have that. And I'm just like, dude, there was this guy that I kept beating. I'll always remember this dude. He kind of looked like Moist Critical, but he was tall. He was tall. And so he had to be like 24 or something, and his hair was a little shorter. But I remember I kept beating him, and every time I beat him, he was like, ah! Like he would kind of like push the table back, like, dang. And he's like, good one, man, good one. And like, he'd get up and just leave, and like his friends would talk to him and be like, ah. So like they would just like do their thing. But like I smoked him all the time, right? And one day I knew it because I had a dude. I was so cheap. Like I remember when I was walking like after school, like I was walking to the Toys R Us. I had my backpack on because I would go there on Fridays because the league started getting bigger, so they started doing it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But the Friday one was for like evening and night, and I just wanted to go there after school, and I didn't want to play because I have to play on Saturdays and Sundays now to defend the title and stuff like that, right? And if I couldn't do it on a weekend, they only gave you like one weekend. Like, if I couldn't do it one weekend, I had to do the next one or I vacate my seat, right? So I was like, no, I'm a loser. I need to fucking do it. And there's times where I'm like, my cousins will want me to spend the night. I'm like, oh, but I got to go to Toys R Us. We got to stop by Toys R Us for like 2 hours. Right? And I'm like, no. They're like, for what? But like they knew what I was doing, but they didn't know that like I was defending. I was like, oh, and then there was the one time I went to my cousin's. I was like, yeah, his mom was all like, yeah, I could drop you guys off, and I'm like, all right, cool. But I forgot my Game Boy at home, so like no. And like we lived in two separate cities, so we took the bus back to my house, and then I remember for my apartment, like I was like, damn it, dude. I was like, oh wait, my mom should be coming home in like 20 minutes, and she did. And there was no cell phones at the time, so I didn't know where the fuck she was at. Like, cause like I was staying at my cousin's, and like on the weekend, I don't know what she was doing. So she came home. Luckily, she gave us a ride there because we didn't have to walk back like fucking 15 blocks. But I made it, and I was like, my heart was beating so fast though, dude. I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose my title. But anyways, I'm going to Toys R Us one day, right? And I'm wearing my backpack. And I had this small backpack that people said looked like a thong, but it had like that digital camo. It was like orange, and like I still have it to this day. I'll take a picture of it. Remind me about it. Atala, my backpack. I'll post it on Instagram one day. I know there's not that many people here, so I'd have to like tell the story again or whatever. But yeah, like I had this backpack, and it was like kind of. It was more on the maroon brownish side, and then like it had like orange. It sounds like it's ugly, but I thought it was sick. So it was small. It was like a small, like, not really a rectangle, but it was like an oval, but it was squarish. You'll fucking see what I'm talking about. Well, anyways, that backpack, right? I was wearing that backpack. I was wearing some cream colored capris, men's capris, are 3/4 because they only went up to like your shins. But they had the bungee drawstrings, so I put the drawstrings there and like move them up to my knees, so it kind of looked like kind of baggy, but not really. And with my skate shoes, I had my Osiris, I had my D3s. So if you look on, they're expensive now, but Osiris D3s, look at them, they're like fucking, they look like space boots and shit, but they're skate shoes, but they look sick. I had those. I had my hair spiked up, like to the side, like I would put it up, not long, it was only like an inch long, but it was like kind of spiky, and I'd like put it kind of up, and then I would comb it to the side and forward. So it wasn't like spiky like Goku-esque or anything like that at all, but it was like comb to the side was like spiky. I have pictures of it. I'll show you later. But yeah, so I was like walking, and I was like in my head. I would think, dude, I was always walking, and then in my head, my thoughts would be like, no one's gonna beat me. Like, I didn't buy 2 Game Boys and 2 games and trade and grind this hard so I could lose. Like, and then I was like, they have these anti-cheat things here, and I'm like, no one's gonna beat me, man. Like, and I leveled up all my Pokemon legitly to like 100. And that's the thing, though, like when you battled, they didn't have these level modifiers where it puts all your level, like it makes every Pokemon like level like equal. Like you had to level them up. So all mine were 100. So if you were gonna stand a chance, you had to be like 100, right? So I'm like I'm there thinking like I'm the fucking champion, right? Like I'm the Pokemon League champion. I felt like some sense of pride where it's like, no, I'm not gonna lose. And I would think, like, as I'm walking, like, dude, if Ash was real, I'd fuck Ash up. But I was, like, so proud, and, like, I was, like, thinking, like, dude. But in my head, though, I also thought, what the fuck is this for? Like, what is this for? You know, like, I'm not gonna, like, it's not like the news came there and I'm, like, famous and stuff. Like, oh, yeah, Pokemon League champion, Louis. Like, you know. So I was there. I went and I saw the guy that I kept beating. Like I probably played him like more than like 6 times. But like he was like the one. He wasn't like close to beating me. Like for real, he couldn't beat me. And Pokemon was really like I said, like you see how I play Zelda. Like, you know that, like, I know what weapons are good. I know what shields are good. But I choose not to use all that good shit. Or even, like, the armor and stuff. Like, I could beef myself up. I could even be stronger than what I am at this point. My weapons could all... I know which weapons to grind for. But I just don't. Like, I think one of the most powerful things in this game would be this right now. Look. It would be one of these swords right here, the Zora one, a pristine one. Look at yield high attack when wet. So all I have to do is throw a splash berry on myself and it gets doubled. So if I double this, that's going to be 44, right? But if I attach like fucking this to it, this 55, that shit's going to be off the chain in damage. The DPS is going to be so strong. So 55 is going to turn to 110 plus the 22. It's going to be like 150, one something. Like it's going to be high, right? So yeah, I'm just like I don't know. Still, I haven't messed with the master, but look at this one. See, this one's like a what? 71, 65. This is the highest base, like with this type. But the thing is, this is the strongest right here. This is the strongest attachment, and I can always give it to one of the Gerudo swords or whatever. Like, I don't know about this one because it doesn't say anything about like she gets a boost for it. But I don't want to use these things. But these right here, because when they get wet, just throw Splashberry or use someone. But in my head, these formulas in these games. You see me play Fortnite, and the way I think, like, I think of what they're able to do, what the weapon pool is, what they have that can fuck me up, the probability of someone being behind me. I factor in everything in the environment that I'm playing, okay? So, I'm thinking the teams that I have in Pokemon for, like, red, blue, and then yellow, I'm not going to get beat. Like, I'm like in my head, it's like it's a pride thing where it's like I invested too much time and I thought about this shit. I used notebooks and I fucking written so many things down that I'm not gonna lose to some scrub kid who just gets lucky with critical hits or some shit like that with some RNG. Like, I'm gonna play with RNG on my side as well as a knowledge of like what works best. And honestly, dude, like psychic type Pokemon were too fucking powerful in Pokemon red, yellow, and blue. Like, the only weakness that they had was bug type moves, ghost moves, and dark. But like, well, dark didn't exist yet. Bug didn't have, there was no strong bug Pokemon that like learned like strong bug type moves. And ghost, the only ghost move that could do damage was Nightshade, and that only did damage to what level you were. So super effective didn't count to Nightshade because Nightshade just does, if you're level 100 and you use Nightshade, then only Nightshade will just take away 100 HP from you, and that's it. But there was no Shadow Ball and all that shit, or Shadow Claw, none of that stuff. So you didn't need to factor any of that stuff in. It's just like, dude, fucking slap on a Mewtwo that has like Ice Beam, Recover, what was it, Barrier, so it can tank a gajillion hits, and Thunderbolt, if anything, or or Fire Blast and shit, and you can just fucking tank, or even Sidekick. You smack anything with all that. And then, oh, my Mewtwo's about to die. Recover. And you go. Okay. So look, this dude was sitting outside, right? Was sitting outside on the curb, and I knew something was up. Oh, I had my champion badge on my strap, on my backpack strap. And my thing is, my style was, I don't take my backpack off. I'm gonna wear my backpack always. And when I sit in the chair, I'm gonna switch the chair so like I'm fucking straddling it like a horse. So I flip it backwards so my backpack's not there, and I just kind of lean forward. But it's like, nah, I need my backpack on. That's like, and I drew myself as a Pokemon trainer. I drew myself. Like, in the style of, like, the red, blue, and gold art. Like, I was like, oh, dude, I would look like this. So, yeah, I sat down, right? I sat down. And, alright, I sat down. The dude sat up. I was walking in. He's all, hey. I was, what's up? He's all, hey, what happens if you... Like, what happens if you lose the badge that you have on right now? And then I was like, then I lose it? Then he's like, but if I beat you, do I get your badge? And I was like, no, like, I think you get your own. I was like, I don't know. I didn't take it from anyone. I just won. And I got it. And he's all like, you wouldn't lose to me so I can get one of the badges? I was like, no. And he's like, dude, he's like, come on. He's like, I work. He's like, I take time off for this. And he's all like, I take time off because I work Saturdays. So he's like, I waste gas over here, and he's like, I just lose to you. He's like, I could beat anyone else, I just can't beat you. I don't have that much time. Like, and he started like kind of making like not an excuse, but like, I don't have enough time. Which in my head, this is what makes me think about like pay to win and GTA grinding and shark cards, and I'll link it in later. But he's like, if what he was saying was true, he's like, I don't have time to sit there and just grind and stuff like that. He's like, I'm pretty sure you got all day, and I never told him what I did. But in my head, I'm like, how the fuck do you know? But he's all like, yeah. He's all like, he was all like, well, what do I he's all like, he's like, well, what if I he's like, what if you lose it? He's like, what if you lose your badge? And you tell him, you think they'll give you another one? And then I was like, probably. And then he's all like, why don't you just say you lost it? And then like, just give me that one. And then like, I was like, dude, this is my badge. He's like, yeah, but you'll get another one. I was like, nah, but this is my first one. And then he's all like, look, he's all like, what are you like? What if like you just fucking he's like, man, I'll give you yours back, just let me get the other one, yeah? And I'm like, oh. And he's like, what? And I was like, oh, or you could just beat me. And he's like, man. I was like, just beat me and get your badge, man. And like I just walked in. And I remember he did go along for a while, like I'm busy working, like I don't have time for this. But I walked in and I was like, in my head, I'm like thinking like I'm an anime character and stuff, like monologuing in my head, like, yeah, disgraceful. How dare you? Like, how dare you try to tell me lose my badge so I can get one? I was like, I don't lose things. I'm gonna look like an idiot. I don't lose to you, and I don't lose things to give you something free. Like, no one gave me my badge. So I went in there and I waited, and I was like walking around, like watching people battle and stuff. Not like I was a cool guy, but I was just like walking around because like I like to see other people battle and stuff. Like, it's just fun. So I was just like walking around, and like some people would be like, they would come up to me and ask me like, oh, so what's it like to be champion and blah blah blah. And it kind of reminds me of the YouTube stuff now, but the YouTube stuff is way like different because like then I didn't feel like I was like a celebrity or like an internet like famous person or anything like that at all. I didn't feel like that. I just felt like I'm looking at these people and I'm like, these guys think they're gonna beat me. And that's what I thought. I was just like, these guys thought they were gonna beat me at this. Like, there's no way. And I'm like looking at their teams and I'm just seeing like some people like using war turtles instead of Blastoise, and I'm just like, oh no, there's no way. They stand no chance. Like, you don't understand. And to this day, I have those notepads and stuff like that that have all like the, I would write them in like pencil. And then if something changed, I would write it with a red marker and like put an arrow to something, use like a green or blue marker for something else. Like, oh, like, and they were like those thin, not marker actually, like a Sharpie, like the fine point ones. So yeah, like I'm telling you, even like with Zelda, like when you see me like take those little screenshots and stuff like that, it's because I want to remember the dialogue. I also want to remember this. But if you haven't noticed, my memory and my gamer sense is really high. Like it just, like I'll have that shit there. So what's up, Vinley? But yeah, so when I'm playing and stuff, right? Like I focus on those kinds of things. And I didn't lose to that dude, and he came in later and stuff. And then he didn't want to play. He didn't want to play when he came in. They were asking like, who's gonna challenge me and stuff like. And there was like, I'm sure there was like this dude who was like always had fun with it, like, oh, you're gonna beat him today, and he knew he wasn't gonna win. But he would always just say, oh, you could beat him. Come on, you could beat him. But he'd always look at me and like wink, like, yeah, right. He's not going to beat you. Like, oh, come on, man. Go beat him. Go play him. And the guy was like, nah, I'm not going to play today. I'm going to sit out. I'm going to sit out today. But yeah, like, what made me think though, right, about the, that dude was the fact that if he was telling the truth and he didn't have time to grind and all that shit, like, I had like homework and stuff like that. But that didn't take as long as like a job, you know, because you do that shit at home. So it's like as soon as I drop my pencil or something, or as soon as I'm done with like college work and all that stuff, it's just like, dude, I'm straight up like, all right, turn to the side, Game Boy or Nintendo 64 transfer pack, Pokemon Stadium, Dodrio mode. Like it was easy. And so like, you know, this guy has to drive or whatever. If what he said was true, and like I said, I can understand that like some people don't have the time. And I know because when I was younger, even though now, right? Even though now I can just sit here and play games and all that stuff. Honestly, waking up for school, that obligation that you have to wake up early, does get your mind like. I'm gonna tell you this. I think I had more fun gaming before I was a YouTuber. Yeah, before I was a YouTuber than now. And the reason why is because I had obligations. Like I had to go to school or I had to go to work. And when I'm at those places, due to obligation that I had to be at, I couldn't wait to come home and play Zelda. I couldn't wait to come home to play Perfect Dark. I couldn't wait to do that. Because, like, now I have all the time where I'm spoiled by it. So it's just like, I can just roll out of bed and play all day. I can just play games all day. And no one can interrupt me unless, like, fucking someone launches like a nuclear warhead at me or something like that, where I have to go into my shelter or some shit, right? Other than that, it's like I can play as much as I want. So like now, like when I play games, right? I'm just kind of like, what can I do? Like, what am I gonna do now? What am I gonna play? I'm not saying that like I'm sad about it either, though. I said Mewtwo a barrier earlier, and I didn't mean barrier. I don't know why I said barrier, dude. I meant amnesia. Because amnesia was like buff in Generation 1. It increased like the special by 2, like special defense and special attack. I said barrier, but I meant amnesia. That's before they separated like special attack and special defense. But that's pretty much it. So this dude never beat me. Oh, and you know what happened though? Why I stopped being champion? It's because they stopped having the tournaments in Toys R Us and they moved to Wizards of the Coast. They moved to Wizards of the Coast, and when they did that, they moved it to a place that's like 45 minutes away from my house. And I didn't have a fucking car back then. I was a high school kid, and my mom was working like evenings, so she couldn't take me. And then I had no family that was going up there, like just for like, and I think they were on Thursdays too, like in the middle of the week. And I never got to 55, and 5 is my favorite number, dude. And that would have been cool. I have this ugly ass, like, well, I have 54 stamps on my trainer card. But it's cool because it has the dates of when you got your badges on there, and then I never got to get 55. And if that bitch played that day, I would have had 50. Nah, but yeah, I stayed undefeated and stuff. So check this out though. I did get really good at the Pokemon trading card game. Okay, I did get really, really good at the trading card game. They even had a Game Boy game, right? And I don't think that many people went to Soria, but I did go to I did play, and when I went to the Wizard of the Coast, I brought my deck. I had this electric psychic deck, right? That had like cool like promos and shit like that. That like I had a couple promos that you could only get from Nintendo Power Magazine. And there was this one with this crazy ass Mewtwo who could move damage counters from he can move 30 damage around the bench or from the active Pokemon to the bench and shit. And this guy had this really fucking cool deck at the time. He had Alakazams and Chanseys on the bench, and And what was it? He had a lot of trainer cards like that had Pokemon Center that would fucking. Okay, so the way the Pokemon Center works is this: if you activate Pokemon Center, you can remove all damage counters from your Pokemon. But if you do that, you gotta discard all their energies, right? But what he would do is he would have an Alakazam fucking like anyone shit up, and then he would use his power to like if Alakazam got hit, he would move it to the bench Chansey, and Chanseys have a shitload of HP, and then they wouldn't have any energies on him, and then he would drop a fucking Pokemon Center to heal Chanseys, like any of his Chanseys. They would just get a lot of damage on them. They would just heal them like nothing. And then my deck was like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, like legit. It was like, but the thing is, my deck wasn't specifically made for this. I just happened to have the cards that could beat that deck. So like I said, I had that Mewtwo that allowed me to move damage counters anywhere I wanted to. So I moved all the damage counters onto his Alakazam to kill it. And then he'd have another Alakazam lined up, ready to go. But it's like, that's fine, because every time he's using his move that's doing damage to himself, or the chance it was using double edge, like, because it does, like, I think 80 HP damage to itself, I was moving it to kill all his Pokemon with that Mewtwo. So I was activating this power from the bench, and then, like, I was fucking him up, and, like, yeah, like, it was a good game. But for sure, my deck had the advantage against his. Other than that, like, my Pokemon, like, I had this Raichu that was, like, a Rocket's Raichu that would hit the bench. Like, it would do, like, 40 to the active one, and then, like, 20 to the bench, regardless of, their resistance or their weakness and resistance. It would just do 20 flat. And then, bam, I would hit him with the Raichu, retreat it, use the Mewtwo, and then fucking kill his Alakazams and stuff. So like before I killed I killed his Alakazams and he knew it was done. So he's like, oh, good game. Like he folded, kind of like, oh no, I know I'm gonna lose and stuff. Like he knows his deck, so he knew if he can counterplay or not. But yeah, that was it. Like he couldn't beat me. But he was a champion there, and he actually worked at Wizards of the Coast. But he was also the champion of the Wizards of the Coast for the trading card game, and I beat him. And he was playing this dude right before, and he was also what did he do? He before I played, I was there with one of my childhood friends, and they were both playing. And I wasn't trying to be a hype man. The thing is, like, you know, I was like, I didn't want to be too cool, you know. I was there, and I knew I was like an undefeated champion or whatever. But the trading card game was empty, and there was this fucking blob dude battling this guy, and I always remember what he looked like. Like I could draw him. He had like beady eyes, a big nose. He was this white dude. But he wasn't like an ugly, unattractive dude. That's just the best way I could describe him. And his eyes were like deep, like, you know, they didn't really have that much white in them. You're more like dark than like the white. Like it was a lot of black in his eye. And yeah, the guy he was playing with is this fucking slob dude. But I was like, are you guys playing like all night? And then he's like, what do you think? And I was just like, ew, dude, it's like fucking his food almost came out of his mouth. It's like he had a fucking turkey leg in between his teeth and shit. It's like, ew. And he's all like, it's not like you could beat any of us. And then my friend like started laughing. He's like, what? You think he can? You think your friend can? And I was like, I know I could beat you if this is your deck. And he's like, I have multiple decks. I was like, it doesn't matter. I can beat any of your decks. I'm pretty sure I can like smack your decks. Which sounds like super cheesy and nerdy and borderline almost ew. But the guy that was sitting there was like, that like the champion guy's like, yeah, play him, and if you beat him, I'll play you. I'm like, all right. So I fucking swept this dude like nothing. And then yeah, I fucking slapped this dude. Like, but he was good though. He had a cool deck, and that's all he had. And he was like, oh man, he's like, I'm not gonna be able to play anymore. I won't be able to win. And he's like, yeah. He's like, what are you here for and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, like I came from, and I was like from like southern San Diego and stuff, and I know that they moved the tournaments over here, and I just wanted to see what was going on. And he was like, yeah, there was like this like I always wanted to go down there to the Toys R Us because like there was like this undefeated dude. And I was like, that's me. And he's like, no. And I was like, yeah. I was like, next time I'll bring my badge stuff. And so like I came by, And I brought my badge and he wasn't there. Like I brought my little book and he wasn't there. But he's no shit. And I was like, yeah, that was me. And then the other guy was asking me like, do you have any tips and stuff? I was like, nah, fuck you. Get on a diet, you piece of shit. Watch your cholesterol. Those are the only tips I have for you. Nah, but I was like, yeah, just don't give up. Like some cheesy ass shit. But yeah, I came back like a month later and stuff, and I showed him like, you know, my badges and all this stuff. And he's like, oh, and then I thought he was gonna like say like he played the game, and he's like, no, I never got into it. I never got into it, but I only played the trading card game, and I was like, oh. I was thinking like, oh, dude, this guy's gonna be crazy. This guy's gonna be good too. If he makes something like this, he'd be fun to play. But then my friend was telling me on the ride home, he's like, if he plays, you think he could beat you? And I was like, I don't think anyone can beat me. You know, I'm gonna talk about this again, but these are one of those things sometimes where I feel like I wonder if me now could beat me then. Like that always seems fun. Like I want to know who would beat like Zelda better, who would like which me had like not a better mindset, but a better way of going about things and things like that. Like, all right, in Smash Brothers, like first to like 10, like who would adjust better, who would learn quicker? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's interesting because I like to read and stuff patterns and figure shit out. So I get all like, ooh, or me versus me, you know, like. Send it to me, Corvus. Por favor. All right. So that was. Oh, and how do I feel about Pokemon? Because that's what this came to. That's how this came about. I liked it a lot. Then when it started turning like 3D, like I like sprites better than it turning 3D. And when X and Y came out, I was like, it looks kind of cool. But then the world seemed lifeless. It seemed weird. Like it seemed like it has no soul. Because the better the graphics, the less memory is that there is to work with. So when you're seeing the game and they look like full-fledged characters now, like 3D characters, and they just stand there waiting for you to walk by, and then the exclamation mark pops up, it seems so unnatural. It doesn't have that charming, alluring feeling. It's just weird now. Because it's like, you're used to games like GTA now, where the NPCs are walking and they're having full-blown conversations, or like Cyberpunk, where they seem alive and animated, or even like Assassin's Creed crowds and stuff. And even though they might not have the best AI, it still feels like they have a life. And when Pokemon has that and they just stand there, it's kind of like, that's weird. People don't just stand there and then as soon as you walk past them go, hey! You want to fucking Pokemon battle me? You know what I mean? Corvus, send a message first. Send like a regular message. And then I'll see if it works. But yeah, like I don't know. Now like the way they look, right? The way Pokemon look. It just seems off. You know what I mean? It just seems off. And then like I was like, all right, Sun and Moon. I got excited because they said Red and Blue were back. And then again, I don't care about the types of Pokemon or what they look like. A lot of people are like, you can tell they're getting lazy when they have like an ice cream shaped Pokemon. And it's like, dude, they fucking had a pile of shit named Muck and Grimer. That was literally Grime and Muck. And no one was like, oh my gosh, he's fucking shit. And then, what the fuck is a Lickitung? And Venonat and Venomoth. Like, they're garbage. And Seal is literally a seal. Like, who cares? Pokemon have been kind of lame. And then Sword and Shield, like, dude, I think they really need, like, as lame as it sounds, I like Pokemon for its story. I wish they would give me an option. Fuck about, like, choosing what gender I should be. Let them know that I want to be, like, fucking an adult instead of a kid. Because I'm playing this game and it's like, I don't want to be a kid. I want to be an adult. And maybe, like, do it so the dialogue isn't, like, you know, like, they just change, like, what is this guy doing here? What is this kid doing here? You know, just switch it like that. Like, if I chose a guy, like, let it be like my fucking story is, I'm a retired Pokemon trainer that never went on my journey. I just fucking lived my life. Now I'm going to do my journey late. That's it. Like, what the fuck? Here, Corvus, I see it. It was a blank. But, yeah, dude, fucking. Yeah, FYYYF. No one can send me Instagram messages. Sometimes. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on. I need a water. Alright. Sorry, try it now. Corvus, try it now. See if it works. I believe in you guys. But yeah, I think Pokemon sucks now. And I think the more realistic it looks, the more the story suffers. And the more the story suffers, like, and I get it. It's a Pokemon game, right? It's not like it's a fucking supposed to have like some crazy ass story to it, but if you haven't noticed, I play games for their stories. Wordle, I can tell more stories, but I need to save it for my podcast. I need to save it because, you know? What are you laughing about, huh? Your ass is getting slapped? I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh's better. I think it's like the same. Fast Penguin, I can't talk to you about things like that. NDA, NDA, NDA. Okay, Kate Eileen. That was my idea. You are being sued for copyright infringement. Yeah, but it would be cool if like there's like a father, mother figure, whatever, like depending on like what you choose in the game. And then like the kid stays at home with the mom if you're the dad, and the dad stays at home with the kid if, or whatever, if you're the girl or some shit. I just truly feel though that Pokemon needs to grow up though. Like with the fan base. Sims was fun. Wordle, if it was the other Louie, it would be the other Louie. Come on, Wordle, 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 Wordle. Come on, Wordle, Wordle, Wordle. Okay, I don't want to like get caught on things. I just want to keep moving. I don't really want to even fight anything. Fuck, I gotta go pick up that nut because I can't let it waste. Oh my gosh, and that guy's coming. Hey, stop! If it's a Cubone, I think it is. Isn't it like your first picture on your Instagram? Let's see. Oh, yeah. It is! Yeah, if anyone asked, I drew it for you. It's pretty sick. Ugh. Oh shit, I'm freezing. What? I don't know if I'm gonna stream any other games. I think this is it, dude. I'm telling you, I'm done after this. I'm going back into obscurity, where you'll never hear or see from me again. You'll never hear or see me ever again. I only wanted to play Five Nights at Freddy's and stream for a year, then I'm gone. It was a social experiment. No security breach. You can't take over my account. YouTube rules. You're not allowed to transfer, sell, give, move anyone ownership of a channel. What the fuck? Look. I don't know what MatPat did, and I don't know if he stole this channel for real, okay? I don't know what's true or not. Unless you were there and you were at the signing and you know there's paperwork or something like that, I'm not gonna comment on speculation. Dude, Hazard needs heart work. Yeah, heart work and artwork. Oh no, don't tell me I have to go through this part because it's empty. Maybe. We'll see. Chewy, what do you mean? My fan base is alright. There's no problem with it. You guys all seem like like-minded individuals. No, you didn't, Girk. You did not. You sent me a painting of you and Sydney Jackson. Alright, look, that's Chewy. That's the thing that's not true. No one looks forward to my streams. No one wakes up in the morning and goes, man, I totally hope that Louis Caliber is streaming today. And if they do, I do not want to meet people that want me around. But sorry, you're a special case. No one. Kate Alini. Then how much did you drink, Girk? That's impossible! There's only one person that should know where that's impossible like that comes from. Where's it from? Where's it from? That's impossible! Search your feelings, you know it to be true. Alright, I think I'm done. Chick. Yes, Corvus. Luke Skywalker when Vader tells him he's his fatter. Desert Spray, have you had what is that called? Fuck, what is that thing called? That chicken place that I like more than Chick-fil-A. Fuck. No, not Popeyes. Dude, Racklemer. You've been missing the play sessions, man. And all the wins. All the bubble use. Raising Cane's, there you go. Here's Skook in your eye. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, look at all that health. Yeah, why did you have to say mid? Ugh. Like, you were fine. There was no reason for you to turn all ugly and stuff. You didn't have to say mid. No, I want that stick! Oh, dude, you're disgusting. It's funny how everyone knows I hate basically. Nah, but you guys know how I feel about taste buds. People like it or people don't. Oh yes, Corvus. I fucking can't. I wouldn't even say Gen Z. Just fucking idiots. I hate fucking idiots. It's just that Gen Z happens to have the majority of them in their in their age group, you know? Chewy, you think it's that easy? Think it's that easy, Chewy? What do I say? What, AMV? Hmm? Terrible parenting from your generation? Dude. No. Kids need to have. Look it. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times my parents weren't around, but I didn't grow up to be a fucking idiot. and just because I act like one doesn't mean I am one, right? I just knew I didn't want to be stupid growing up. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I saw people and I'm just like, dang, these people are acting lame. These people are acting weird. The only like hot topic sticker that kind of makes any sense to me is that lame ass. You all laugh at me because I'm different, but I laugh at you because you're all the same. But it's the only hot topic sticker or shirt that has any saying, dude. Like, Moises, each generation is like named and shit, right? And a lot of people like see, look, if I grew up in this day and age and I saw the way people talked on Twitter and shit, like I hate when a guy makes a point and they're like, you drop this, or here you go, king. King this, king that, king this, king that. All guys are kings when they say something great or like, they make a point. And then like they get that fucking generic, you drop this, king. And they give him a crown or some shit, right? And then whenever a female says something, it's like, slay, queen, yas, queen. Like just that talk. Yas, queen. Go off, king. King of what, dude? You're still working like fucking, not even in management, at like an animal shelter for 12 hours a week. Go off, king. So many kings, dude. It's like, dude, I can't tell the difference between kings and pawns now, right? Or I just hate bruh, bruh, or bro, bro, bruh for everything. It's like I dropped their fucking nachos on the floor, and instead of going, oh shit, or you need help with that, you just tilt your head up and you go, bruh, bruh, bruh. And now it's, hey little bro, hey little bro, hey little bro, hey little bro. Everyone's little bro. What up, little bro? They're fucking disgusting. And like, it's like kind of like an insult. Like you want to stun someone, like if you're better than them. So look at here. I'm gonna be a typical streamer, okay? Or I'm gonna join like Louis Caliber's stream, right? Here I go. Lil bro thought he could make a comeback with 48 viewers. And it's just like I'm on my break typing that while I'm wearing my Arby's hat. And look, I'm not making fun of any job if you're trying to work a fucking honest job and shit like that, that's fine. But when people aspire to be better than anyone else and they talk to people like that, like Lil bro, when anyone ever comes to my stream trying to talk to me or sun me or any of that shit to me, I'm kind of like, dude, if we went back 100 years, dude, I'd be able to buy your whole family legit. Shut the fuck up. Illegally, shut up. Don't act like you're better than me. It's like, again, like I walk outside, right? I walk outside and then someone, like a homeless dude, is on the corner going, yo bro, you fell off. Yo bro, you fell off. And they're there with their fucking hat with a sign that says anything will help. Like, shut the fuck up. There was a thought I had the other day about something like this. Look, like right now, Metallica will never ever reach their prime again, right? Like Eminem will never ever reach his prime again. Taylor Swift, really debatable, possibly, right? But they're never gonna reach their prime. And every time they come out with something, there's like, dude, this doesn't hit the same, or it didn't sell as much, and blah blah blah. It's like, what did he expect? Everything to fucking always get better and better and better and better each time? Like, dude, like, it's past. Like, sometimes the time has passed, but it doesn't mean fucking pack it up. That doesn't mean pack it up and fucking, that's it. Let's close up shop. It's like, oh, damn. You used to make $500 million. Can't believe you're only making $100 million. You're not, dude, you fucking fell off. And the people are saying that they fell off. It's like, dude, shut up. With your, like, 21K, like, household income. With, like, 10 roommates. And you're saying that, like, me or any of my friends or any of these fucking people fell off. Or the people, you still play Pokemon Go? That game is dead. Pokemon Go be bringing in, like, 8 figures plus a month. If again, like I always says, if that's fucking dead, I would love to be Pokemon Go's afterlife then. Not once has someone came in this chat and said something that made me feel like, damn, I would love to be you for one day at least. And I know for sure, if they had a glimpse into my life through my eyes, they'd be like, fuck, can I never switch back to my fucking lame ass self, please? Please? I mean, I don't have my height anymore, but I don't give a fuck. I'll sacrifice my height for Louis any day. Damn it. Yeah, Moises, but that's the thing though. See, some of those people, Moises and all that, here's what I feel about like the Gen Z stuff, right? Are the idiots, right? This is how I feel about that. A lot of them think shit talking, okay? A lot of them think shit talking is a way to be accepted. Like, if they say, like, you know, they come in, they probably have that mentality, oh, damn, Louis fell off. They think that, like, all these people are going to lock arms with that person, the person who said they fell off. He has his arms, like, on his hips, waiting for other people to, like, interlock their arms with his arms and be like, yeah, brother, you're right. Yeah, buddy, you got it. You know, like they're all gonna stand there and like, oh, like with their fucking big ass goofy shoes and be like, yuck, you know, like they're all gonna be there. Like they think they're the class clown. They're the try-hard class clown that comes to the stream to say something. That's either, oh fuck, that's off the cuff. Like they're gonna talk about like Mini Lad, right? They're gonna say some Mini Lad shit. They're gonna say some controversial shit, or they're just gonna be like fell off shit. Those are like their 3 categories, right? Those are the 3 lowest bottom barrel hanging fruit categories that they got. And it's because their minds just think, like, for real, like if we break it down, their mind just thinks, fuck, now's my chance to fucking shit on this dude that I used to be subscribed for how many years? And now he's coming back and he's playing The Legend of fucking Zelda? The fuck is that? I used to like you when that dude ran lobbies in GTA or did that squeaker voice because I was hoping he was a kid that I could fuck, but oh man, Zelda? Nah, bro fell off. Lil bro thought he was gonna come back. Kinda sus, huh? Oh, no, Shaxo, it's just in general. It's not really anyone, but it was more of a Gen Z general. Alright, I'm gonna just do this. I don't even think I need all that. I'm just gonna cook this by itself. No worry, Moises. Then I'm gonna eat it like this. And then what? That thing that started becoming like a big thing, the Ohio. Everyone started saying, that's an Ohio this, or that's an Ohio that. It's like, oh, dude. Something to kill again. Like, I would stream and laugh at something, and then it's like, what's up with that Ohio this? I was like, oh, another thing to be lame again. Right, how many of you guys got bored of that Ohio thing? Because that shit died really, really fast. Like if you're driving like a fucking horrible car in GTA, look at that Ohio truck! Skibidi toilet? No. Skibidi toilet? No, I'm glad, but I'm sure I'll hear it soon. It's probably from Ohio. Psych. I fucking... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not funny. Painter! You remember me, bro? That drunk, that one stream? Painter. I remember everyone for some reason. Even though I try not to, Painter. I try my best not to, Painter, but unfortunately, I have a bad habit of it. Oh, look at it. I was just using this. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! I needed... Hey, yo! Hey, yo! I needed this! Hey, yo! Water, Painter. Just water. No, I don't have a photographic memory. I do remember what I see. I mean, I don't know. I honestly, literally don't know what constitutes as a photographic memory. Hey, yo! My shield came off? Hey, yo! No shot? He fucking electrocuted me? Chewie, there's no way you're of age asking me if I'm hanging out with the Vanoss crew and for me to follow you. What are you doing in here? Huh? What are you doing in here? Think you're lost. Think you are lost, Chewie. Again. You too? Ah! What do you mean I look like Agent 47? I'm bald. Root beer is my favorite beer, Painter. Root beer. My favorite beer of all time. ONG, no cap. What? Hey, it may look like I'm slacking off, but I'm not. Even we grew to get tired working under the blazing heat of this desert sun. So to make it bearable is a nice break every now and then. What? Hey, may look like so. You know what? I think the next game I'll play is Super Mario RPG. It comes out later on this month, right? I love root beer. It's good. Fuck! Ramsey Wellington beefing! You know, Ramsey, that you're gonna invoke Samuela to fucking come out of her cave, right? Wait, what the hell is that thing on there? Is that a light? You know what? I love cream soda. There's this soda called Bang. Right, what the hell? Oh, these are lights. Like there's this red cream soda. Fucking best. One of my favorite sodas ever. Yeah, that's fine. Unlike her, I got the mods as pals. Samuela the bot. Dr. Pepper's okay. I don't mind Dr. Pepper. Just had that yesterday, actually. Why do I have to OCD, like, run across this and then... Now the next one. I want to play Fortnite a little bit. I got my solo win, I got my squad win, I got my duo win. I don't think... Oh yeah, and I got my trio win. Never mind. I got all wins now. Never mind, I'm good. Never mind. I just need to do my dailies for Save the World. Wow, you guys just didn't want to ask him. Like you were like shy to talk to him. Dude, there used to be 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did the other ones go? And these fucking monuments are huge, dude. So who the fuck made these? Like, seriously. What's up, Posh? I probably only spent, honestly, like 200, 300 on Fortnite. And after that, everything has been like V-Bucks earned and stuff. Like throughout, like just doing dailies and playing Save the World. And just I guess if you count the Fortnite crew, probably like 350. Because I have that crew thing as well. Yeah, there's 1, 2, there used to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the fuck happened to the rest of them? So, Reclaimer, this used to be like a thing where there were 7 heroes and there was an 8th hero. Or heroine. There was 8 heroines in the Gerudo thingy, right? See these statues right here? There was 7. There's an 8th one that's hidden over here. Right here. Statue of the 8th, and the sword is all the way up here for some reason. But yeah, oh, this is where I have to go actually, that thing right there. But you find out the truth in this game that there was actually 7 heroines, and this is probably like a past link. But she's not a heroine. There was the 8th hero, and it was a dude, a Hylian, who you helped the 7 channel their powers and shit like that, and he saved like the Gerudo area. Oh, it's fine. You don't have to like Fortnite. You just have to like me! Yeah, but it was actually a hero. It wasn't a heroine, it was a hero. Discovery. East Gerudo Ruins Cave. Oh, there it is. It's sunk. Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool. What the fuck? That means, like, underground, it's... Well, yeah, obviously. Look, it's all small and shit. That's cool. Dang, I read I'm on the cock. You know what that means? What? Kate. I know that's what you guys were thinking. Kinda wanna play Fortnite though, even though like... Dude, I had some sick games yesterday, even though I only won one solo. Tell me they weren't fun. No, Ramsey, don't go. Ramsey, wait. Ramsey, oh shit, I mean do that. Wow, Ramsey, you know what sucks is no one gifted me mine. They just made me play by myself and pay by myself. That fucking dollar would go a long way. Wow, Ramsey didn't do it. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Ah! That was such a shame. That poor dollar. Here's a few more so I can give you some turkey snails. Turkey snails! Turkey snail. Dude, a Vanna shortcut is fucking useless. It's just something that gets you stuck. Never take a Vanna shortcut, dude. Be like, I got a shortcut, and then fucking take you 1,000 years to get to where you really need to go. Oh, dude. He's like, "Bleh!" I feel weird calling any of them by their names. Only like Nogla and Marcel. I can call them by Nogla and Marcel, but I can't call any of the other dudes by their names for some reason. Just, I don't know them as that. Full Metal Alchemist today. no, dude. I don't think you know how to watch it. I think you're scared. Reclaimer. This is the type of person to watch something like anime, and you'd be like, look, 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 and then she'll probably be like, nah, I was like on my phone texting my Sanchos and stuff. Huh? I'll Reclaimer. Look at this part, look at this part. And then she'll be like, oh yeah. And it's like, what do you mean, oh yeah? That was like the most pivotal moment. I mean, oh yeah. Des might as well watch sub or dub, dude, because this guy doesn't even watch anime. Just looks for phone backgrounds and stuff. Can't even type properly either, dude. Like, just like seriously, like, what is this? All right, you know what? I'm gonna exchange my bow for the one over here, so I can stop it from going click, 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 click. Oh shit, this isn't where I wanted to go actually. Whoops. Oops. Wordo. Shh. The terrorizers ready to go up with the us plane. Oh yeah, going back to OG Fortnite with Louis and Nogla.
Oh, you're Terminator. Oh my gosh, dude.
Should have been Sarah Connor. It's funny seeing their comments both hating each other. Like Nogla's like comments hate Terrorizer and Terrorizer's comments hate Noglo. Like I hope everyone's in serious, but I know a lot of hate. Hmm. Yeah, the boys are sick. All right, I have to go here. Let me just drop on it from up here. But let me wear some clothes that are good in the cold. I think I could just jump up here, right? Because the gravity. We are headed down there, guys. Right there. Shooting star. Where? We haven't seen one of these in a while. Riju, where you is? If this is old Zelda, this would be a piece of heart. That's one thing I miss. What the fuck? I had to get her power to hit that. Or that. No. No. Why is this part of the map kind of like showing? Dude. I think so, Will. I really think so. Look at that shooting star! That looks cool. Fuck. Right, it's right off the coast of Gerudo Town. Alright, if I put my flame shield on and my skydiving outfit, will I be able to get it? Where are we dropping, guys? Where are we dropping? Is this Paradise Palms? Um, only the horses will. All right, here we go again. I'm not reading sandwich. I'm just leaving it at at the end of ass, and that's it. Probably 800. Will. Look at Bidia. Look out. No, Will. It's over. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. Bo Raicho was here earlier. Well, if it's gonna be stuck in your head, you're welcome. Hello. Rest in a Duke Light Root. Brutal desert depths. Shake off the hot dogs. Ramsey, thank you. The light root dispelled the darkness and brightened the surrounding area. Ooh. Let's check out this area. And what's over here, huh? What's up, Jan? This guy tried to sneak me in the back. Whoa! Sick. I fucking needed arrows. Oh my god. I'm running low. Ah! Said my Zonite shield was stolen, but it fell out of his mouth. Oh, he ate that thing. Oh my god. How many of these am I gonna get? But I don't want this one. I only like durability on shields. Wait, but if you're gonna be back and I'm gonna be back, who's gonna be here? I guess that's along the way, so that's fine. Oh shit, didn't even go anywhere. Ah! I don't know, Jesse. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel, I guess. I think after 700 plus hours of streaming one game, I don't ever want to stream again. I think I'm done. You see, I have a life. And I was just getting ready, playing all those other games before I started streaming Zelda. Now that I'm done, I'm gonna go back to my life now. Where you going, dude? And why? Oh, wait, here. Actually, I'll use this one as my escape. Why am I getting stuck on my fucking... those mushrooms. I saw a horrifying creature yesterday. Yiga Clan Notebook. I saw a horrifying creature yesterday. At first, I thought it was just someone in the distance, but then I realized they were glowing. I panicked and went to tell someone, but I couldn't find a blade master to report to. There was a note saying they were all sick with stomach aches. I wonder if they got hungry enough to eat the deep fireflies. Glory to Master Koga. Huh. A Yiga schematic. Let's see what it is. Riding plane. What's a riding plane, though? What the heck? It has a fire, a little flamethrower thing. Yeah, I should have fucking sent them out. That's fine. Oh my gosh, can you guys deal with this guy? It's just a little bat, not him. Dun, 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 dun. Hey Louie, can you tell Evan that No! No, I won't, Italo. Ooh, is that a boss arena right there? Oh! Oh! Gonna toy rim, light route, little desert depths. Light route dispel the darkness and brighten the surrounding area. Where have you been then, shocker, huh? Huh? Dan? Tell the truth. Or else. Tello's gonna get mad. Uh-oh. Ooh. Get to this area, please. Ugh! call a person a goofy golden retriever? A person? Oh, woof. There has to be a fucking frox right here. Somewhere in this area. Oh, over there, I see it. For sure, there's gonna be a frox over here. There you are, buddy. I knew it. You could tell. You could just tell the environment. Wow. Grab all this shit before it despawns. Hurry. Dude, a lot of people find him super attractive, and Reclaimer, I'm super cool with that, because if they find him attractive, that means there's hope for my looks. So if people find Pedro Pascal like good looking, I feel good about me. Thanks. Look. That's the only time I'll accept you lying to me, is that I look good, alright? And that I hate when people lie to me. Y'all hear me? The only time I'll be like, alright, cool dog, cool. What's the worst compliment? My worst compliment I've ever gotten? Honestly, I don't know. I always get like the basic ones if I do get any. I never had any like weird or disgusting ones. Dude, well, you don't trip off the way you look because you're blind though, so it doesn't even matter. You could only feel like weird bumps all over your face and stuff, but like, you don't even know what you look like, Reclamer. Brutal dark skeleton. Huh? And it's super dark? I can confirm Johnny does love tossing me around like a Caesar salad fresh when we added ranch dressing. Oh no, what does that mean though, Ramsey? Like, who said you can go over there, huh? Who? Tell me. Yeah, against the wall, against the fucking wall, and assume the position. What's up, Burby? Your name is very questionable, Burby. Uh-oh, guys, what do you think this is gonna be? What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Tunic of the Wild. Ooh, it's the final one. Tunic of the Wild. This armor was apparently crafted for a hero who travels the wild. Strangely enough, it's just your size. God damn. Look at Cap of the Wild, Trouser of the Wild, and look at these are these links. You know how I know? Here, look. All of these are 3, right? Look at 3, 3, 3. Look at 4, 4, 4. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Now the only one we're missing is the Tunic of the Sky and the Cap of the Sky. This guy. What's up, Isaiah? Yeah, guys. I'm okay. I'm okay with being fucking ugly. It's like I'm used to it, you know. I've been born this way, so what am I gonna do? Oh well, it is what it is. Teresa, there's no way you're gonna wear a plunger on your Barbie doll body parts. A Grudo scimitar, that's brand new, huh? Ooh, and it has durability. Dude, I don't even have wrinkles. But if I did... If I did here. I have gray in my hair. I don't use anti-aging cream. I think it's just like the blood of my victim. I mean, some magic or something. Wrinkles just show that there's dry aged flavor. Thanks. Thanks, you guys. That's it. Okay. Yes, that's it. Go back. What is a femboy? Dude, what the fuck was this big thing? Cause there's a couple of these skeletons. This shit's huge, dude. It's like a big ass snake dragon. I think we eat a Molduga. I don't want all the women. Health. Only want one with big eyes and a big peach. Shock that dude. Shock that fucking dude. It's not about women and like, you know, having a huge like count of them, right? It's just about the one that can treat you right. That's all. How many am I supposed to have? Huh? What's up, Nia? Here I am. This thing is huge, and how long has he been dead for? Guys, stop slandering my looks. That's why I don't do face cam, I told you. Oh shit! This motherfucker's right here too? We weren't ready for this. Get him, guys. What's up, Lee? Ham? What's going on? What's going on? No, I don't mind. Chat can say what they want. They can say good things, they can say bad things. I'm just not good at reciprocating like compliments and stuff. I suck at that shit. Makes me feel, how you say, like uncomfortable. I don't know why, I just do. Oh, you made me throw my fucking sword, guy. Oh, no wonder why Reclaimer said he had to go, and then all of a sudden you come in here, Liam, and then like Lee Hammond, you cook dinner. Interesting. Now it makes sense. Thanks, guys. Thanks for gassing me up. Ooh, these are one of those, like, fight areas again, huh? Everyone, look at me. Dude, he got slapped by that water. Songs of the Depths is cool. Sorry, Light Root, Grutal Desert Depths. Alright, guys, listen. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get some food right now. I'm gonna get kind of early dinner snack. Hold on. And then I'll be back in like an hour or less. Oh shit, there's a lot of things here. What the fuck? The light dispelled the darkness and brightened the surrounding area. Boop. Yeah, we gotta go through all these little areas, dude. That one. Before we go there, we're going to go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go straight up, then back down, and to the right, and then like do this. And maybe check out this chest in this area right here, because what the fuck? Yeah, alright. So let's save it. And I'll be right back. Steven, yes. I will see you guys later. Again, thank you guys all for stopping by. And thank you guys for the lunch and the dinners. I'm gonna get some food, and then I'll come back and I'll see you in a little bit, alright? Alright, everyone? Okay. Again, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you guys soon. I love you guys. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Bye. Look at me. Look at me. Look in my fucking eyes and say bye right now. Alright. See you guys in a little bit. Peace out, everyone. Peace out. Okay, bye. Mods, thank you for modding stuff. Okay, bye.